I'm going to listen to Ayra Starr, the year I turned 21. It has been a cracking month for R&B, June 2024. We've got this, we've got Kayatara, we've got NX Worries, and we've got 10, which are all fantastic. I'm going to argue this is the worst of the four, but that would mean probably best in any other month. Well worth a listen. Got a reggae feel to it. It's just beautifully produced, made R&B by obviously a beautiful young lady who can sing like a good one. Track one, Birds Sing of Money, and what a lovely start to the album that is. Real reggae feel. She's probably toasting just as much as she's singing or rapping. You feel the quality of production straight away. You feel the love for the music. You feel her fantastic voice, whatever style she's singing in. And a good sign is that a 3-minute song just whizzes by like 1 minute. Cracking start, and you get a good feel for what's to come, which is all good, or mainly good. Track 2, Goodbye, open bracket, warm up, close bracket, featuring Asake. Great piano hook there. Again, that reggae feel is there, which is sort of there throughout the album, really, making your shoulders go. It could be lifted from a 90s house tune, that piano break. Asake's got the Drakes about him. He seems like a decent enough rapper, never heard of him. Caribbean feel. That's surprisingly rare in this type of music. There should be more reggae in R&B, so it's really maybe what makes it sound so refreshing, but it does. Track 3, Commas, a more straightforward R&B, I guess, in the SZA, is that scissor vein. Love her voice on that track. Seems like a big hit, and you can see why. It really is a monster. Music that you can't help move your shoulders to. The whole album, my shoulders are going. Sometimes it's my head with hip hop, but with this, it's shoulders. So come on, give this a listen, get your shoulders going. Track 4, Woman Commando, featuring Anita and Coco Jones. This is the first real standout for me. Love the African guitar, love strings. The strings are absolutely gorgeous in this. I'm always a sucker for strings. Will be a fantastic soundtrack to anybody's summer. The seamless singing between the English and I presume Spanish, sorry if I've got that wrong, is beyond impressive. Lovely song, and yeah, definitely going on playlist for me, that one. Track 5, Control, sampling or singing along to The Hips Don't Lie by Shakira, saying the lips don't lie. I thought this would be a monster hit, actually. It's only got 1 million only 1 million listens. I've got 235 subscribers. But yeah, it sounds like a big hit to me. It's nice to hear the sample. Plays perfectly in this perfectly balanced and wonderful album. It's just so enjoyable. The sound of summer. Track 5, Lagos Love Story. I mean, it's such a lovely sound, this album, but maybe it does mix into one because things sound a little bit same as you go along. But when it's a lovely sound, who gives a fig? And track 6, Rhythm and Blues, another big hit by the looks of things. Remind me of Lionel Richie, all Night Long. It's got that sort of lovely, again, shoulders. That's what this album is about. It's got that All Night Long feel, which is a great song, and I recommend if you DJ, stick that on. If you're DJing to kids or metalers, it's a good song, and this is too. I might try the two together next time I'm DJing. Track 7, 21, talking about how she is 21. I mean, that's straight out of the Frank Ocean Orange playbook, which is always a good playbook, and always a playbook that I would go to if I was an R&B singer, which I ain't. So yeah, to be 21 again, what was I doing when I was 21? I was assistant manager of HMV, a record shop, my first move to London. So, I've sort of impressive as well as you, young lady, although maybe having a major record contract may be slightly more impressive, but still proud of himself. Track 8, Last Heartbreak Song, featuring Giveon. More great music, but not really anything new to say that I haven't said earlier on this album. Liked his voice, Giveon, a bit different, bit croaky maybe. And track 9, Bad Vibes, featuring Sia Vibes. I'm going to argue they are good vibes and not bad vibes. Just like the whole album, really. First time I've noticed the auto-tune, which always brings my enjoyment down a notch. I'm not a big fan of auto-tune, but I don't really mind it on this. But her voice, though, she's a superstar without a shadow of a doubt. Track 11, O Run, more of a band feel with live drums and percussion. And do you know what? That really stops the album from getting a little bit samey, and it's a really clever and really beautiful, again, South African guitar sound. You know, I really like the live band there. And then 12 Jazz's song, what a happy little tune that is. Do, 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 do. Again, something a little bit different, just keeps you on your toes, or your ears on your toes, keeps your ears on your toes. Understand, it's a really sort of understated electronic production, pop-tastic hook. Charlie XCX would be proud of it. I like this album. I really, really like this album. Track 13, 1942, featuring Miller. I think that was the year my dad was born, might be wrong. First time I've said ballad in an R&B album, which is impressive or odd. You know, I'm on track 13. I've not really noticed. There's usually a few ballads thrown in early on. Lovely lyric of I don't want to lose. I get the feeling you don't lose very often, Ayra. I think you're a winner. And then track 14, beautiful, The Kids Are All Right. It's got that, I think it might be a mum speaking on an answer phone or something at the beginning with some beautiful strings, and then it's sort of song that just grabs your heart, gives it a massive hug, and then puts it back softly. 15th and final track, I think so anyway, Santa is called. It looks like it might be off another album. Maybe it's something she guested on with Russian and Raw Alexandro. You can see why it's a big hit. 240 million listeners. If it gives her the exposure she needs, then good on her. It's, again, shoulders. All about the shoulders, this album, from start to finish. My poor shoulders are aching from all the moving that they've done. Such a beautiful sound, such a beautiful listen. So my overall review of Ayra Starr, the year I turned 21, is that compared with the year I turned 21, she certainly has a lot more talent than I did, or have now come to that. What a lovely R&B album. A reggae feel, African feel, Caribbean feel, just every type of music. Some beautiful strings in there. What a beautiful voice. Never get bored, never in any way does it do anything but engage you. Really impressive R&B album. Well done, young lady. Enjoy this, everyone.